statements. So Tanner Bryson, you are first.
Well, in closing, I'd like to thank everybody for coming out tonight, and I hope that you got a little glimpse in what our candidates have to offer. And I think we got a really good bunch of people up here. It sounds like we're unified on a lot of fronts, and if I can get your vote and you want to write me in as a candidate, my name won't be on the ballot, but I promise to work hard for you, and I'll also be accountable and available. And you know, my passion for doing this is Camp Verde and keeping its character, but also watching it grow in a smart manner. So Robert probably said it best, but I would hope that you guys consider me as a candidate when you go to vote at the election.
Thank you, Tanner. Dave Inman.
Well, I'd like to thank the League of Women Voters and the Cottonwood Chamber for putting this on. Thank you very much. In closing, I love this town, and I wouldn't be here if I didn't. I will, of course, what Tanner said, we have a fantastic slew of candidates here, and you will be served well, I think, regardless. And I'm proud to be at the moment and in here with all of you, and hopefully I can earn your vote.
Thank you. Brian Bolton.
I would also like to thank the League of Women Voters and the Chamber of Commerce for letting me in on my first forum here so I could get the jitters out. In my closing remarks, if I would really like to serve the people on the council. If you are looking for a politician, I'm probably not the one. I'm hoping to bring common sense and again, be a messenger from people, the people of the city, the county, the town, to us and continue their thoughts on up the chain. But I would appreciate it if you would. Thank you.
Thank you. T.C. Noble.
As I have said several times tonight, we are a rural community that is an absolutely wonderful location. We've got the Rudy River that runs down beside us. We've got the we've got the mountains on both sides of us to protect us. It is an incredible community, and it is a community that really needs to have a voice that says what the community wants, not what certain individuals want, but what the community as a whole wants. Our goal has to be to serve our community, to make sure that they get what they need, not necessarily what a small group needs.
Thank you. Terry Andrews.
Well, you may not believe it, I came from a small town, Las Vegas, Nevada. Population 6,000, 1952, when we moved there. They had artesian wells all over the place. It was green, like you wouldn't believe, a place called Meadow Acres. There were some really large farms. Well, you look at it today, they have to pump water out of Lake Mead. So our water here is critical for the farming and for us. So all those things got to be taken into consideration on who comes here and does what. I believe in trade schools. I'd like to see some kind of education come here, turning out electricians, plumbers, welders, and so on. And that would benefit all of us. Thank you.
Thank you. Kai Buchanan.
So, funny story, when I first moved here, saw a couple of kids walking their goat in my parents' neighborhood. And it's a vision of Camp Verde that I don't ever want to see gone. I want to help protect that. But I want to help protect that as the town grows and we do it smartly. So my kids have a place to stay here and work and have a career if they decide to do that. That's what I want to do here. Like I said, the goat story just sticks in my head and will be there for years. So, thank you.
Thank you. Robert Foreman.
I care about this community. I'm committed to this community. I'll let my 30-year record of service and work for this community speak for itself. I'll let my reputation for fairness and honesty speak for itself. I don't belong to any group. I don't belong to any clique. I have no personal agenda. If I'm elected to town council, my job, my one and only job, will be to represent all the citizens of Camp Verde. not any small group, or not any large group, but every citizen in Camp Verde.
Thank you. Jackie Baker.
I too have no personal agenda other than just serving my community. I just feel so positive about this town and the things that we have accomplished together since 1986, and of course way before that. But I want to thank the League, the Chamber of Commerce in Cottonwood, and mostly y'all for taking the time out of your evening to come and listen and make a decision about who you might want to represent you. The last day to ask for a ballot by mail will be July 19th, and otherwise you'll vote in person at the community gym. Thank you for coming.
Jerry Martin.
I'm running for office because I believe Camp Verde deserves strong, ethical leadership. My priorities are clear: responsible growth, enforced codes, and a fair system that benefits everyone. The current zone practices lacks transparency, nepotism, and favoritism needs to be eradicated. We must adhere to the existing town general plan. Paying attention to the separation of residential, agricultural, commercial, and industrial and business areas. We need to establish a magistrate so that we will address code violations effectively. The Yavapai Nation is a vital part of our community, and their voices deserve to be represented at the table. Although Randall has passed, I share his passion for the preservation of our water. It is a resource that is irreplaceable.
Thank you, Jerry. Pat Siegel.
I understand that, oh, sorry, I've been the pastor all night, I'm going out myself in the middle. It's okay. I understand that taking on this role is a tremendous responsibility to myself and the citizens I'm going to represent. How's that? Better? I understand that seeking this office is a tremendous responsibility and an honor. I will owe accountability not only to myself, but the citizens of Camp Verde. I will work very hard to implement the 10-year plan and monitor the budget with transparency and an open mind. I want to thank the League for doing this tonight and all of you for coming. I do want to let you know that it has been a wonderful learning experience for me. When I decided to run for office, I have learned so much and met so many wonderful people that even if I don't win, it has been a great adventure. Thank you.
Thank you. Jesse Murdoch.
Thank you. Thank you, Mary. Thank you, League. Thank you, Chamber. And thank you to all of you. I will have to say that it is not as hot in here as it once was when I first sat down here. And I just want to say thank you. And this is probably the hardest question I'll have to answer tonight, because why am I here? I get emotional about it, and if anyone here in the audience knows me, I cry often. I love this community with all my heart. I chose to live here and chose to stay here because I think it's home. It's home to me, it's home to you. I'm quite interested when people move here. I ask them, why are you here? And they said, it's a wonderful community. I said, it absolutely is. It's where I want to raise my children, it's where I want to stay, but I want my children to grow and I want to preserve who we are. But I want to represent you, every single one of you that is here. I try to give everything that I have when I go to our meetings, when we're deliberating, when we're listening, when the public comes to speak. It's with my heart and with the intent to do what is best and what is right for the community. So thank you for the years that you've trusted me as your council person, and I hope that you guys continue to support me as your council person. Thank you.
Thank you, Jesse. In summary, I'd like to thank all the candidates for your participation in the forum tonight, and the audience for being here as well and participating. I'd like to remind you that election day for the primary election is July 30th. The last day to register to vote To change your party registration or update your address is July 1. Ballots will be mailed and the first day to file an early ballot is July 3rd. Completed ballots can be returned by mail or dropped off at an election location in your town or at the county election offices. Once again, thank you for your participation, and please remember that voting is people power. So thank you. I'd like to remind you that the mayoral forum will start in about 10 minutes, which is a little late, but we wanted to give our candidates up here a little extra time to speak. So that'll be about 7:20, and I would ask that Dee Jenkins and Charlie German make their way up to the stage as we reorganize. Thank you.